you when the Mrs. label is off your name? Who are you when you are not called mommy? Who are you when you are not called somebody's wife? It's very easy to be wrapped up in the role of becoming somebody's wife. But what about you? What are your passions? What are your dreams? What is your identity beyond that title that you hold right now? Finding freedom means discovering who you really are without relying on a relationship to define you. You know what? Growing up as a young lady, I never knew these things until the time I encountered Christ. God started talking to me. In 2015, I remember exactly the month of May. I was reading a passage in the Bible, the book of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, which says, which I might want to read it now. Let's read that together. But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. When I read this passage, at that time, I had just given my life to Christ. I didn't even know who this Christ was. I used to go to church, but, I just used to go to church. But I never really understood everything just because my parents used to go and I too used to go. But the time I really encountered this Christ, that was when I found myself in the United States. When I read this passage, it dawned on me. I was like, who am I if I am not married? At that time, I was not married, for sure. And I was somehow, at some point, I had lost a lot of friends. All my classmates, a lot of them were married. A lot of them, some of them were already engaged. And I was kind of caught up in this cycle of feeling like maybe I'm not that, maybe not beautiful enough to be married, or not enough. But then when I encountered Christ, I started studying the Bible. That feeling came upon me, and I thank God for the word. It says, I am a special person. And you listening to me right now, it's not about me anymore. It's about you. You young lady that maybe you are longing for a relationship. You are longing to be married. But yet, it seems as all hope is lost. Find your purpose. Who are you when you are not yet married? Who are you? Who does God say you are? Don't be so caught up when everyone else around you is telling you, I'm engaged, I'm married. Get ready. Get prepared. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Encourage yourself with His word. Dig deep into the word, and you will find His treasures. And God is going to give you some extraordinary happiness that you will not understand how it happens, but you will just find yourself, you're very happy. And if you are already a married woman, and you are in that marriage, maybe you find yourself, you are kind of lost with the things of the marriage, and you do not know who you are. You do not know your purpose. You do not know why you were even born. I bet you, search the word. Search the word, because it says when you search the scriptures, in it are hidden treasures. In it you will find peace. You will find hope. You will find your passion and your purpose in life. Because when you start reading the word, God will start speaking to you. God will start speaking to you. You don't need validation. You don't need validation from external sources, from a man to tell you who you are going to be, or from marriage to define who you are, or to define your worth. Know your identity. If you are a Christian listening to me, and you are caught up in this cycle of thinking, maybe you are a single lady, you've been waiting for too long. Waiting for too long means it's just redirection. God is redirecting you, and God is keeping you because He's hiding you. He has a special purpose for you, and there's a special assignment for single ladies. I'm telling you, when you are single, I'm telling you, when I was single, I used to travel. I would go to places for crusades because I was single at the time. I really do not have a lot of responsibilities. So enjoy that singlehood right now. When you are enjoying that singlehood, make sure you dig deep into the word. Don't be so anxious about it, because marriage is not everything, but marriage is good. We are not saying that don't think about getting married or settling down, but all I'm saying is that if you are not yet engaged or you are not yet married, don't be so anxious about it. Focus more on the one who created you, who make you that royal priesthood, who chose you before you even chose yourself, who knew your end from the beginning. He says, for I know the plans I have for you, plans of good and not of evil, to give you an expected end. You can go into the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11. You will see that in that book. So, my sister, focus on you. Focus on God, and He will bring to you the desires of your heart. He says, we should seek first the kingdom of God and its righteousness, and every other thing will be added unto us. So if we are seeking so much on things, those things will run away from us. But if we focus more on God, everything will follow us, even things you did not ask. I'm telling you, I have a lot of testimonies when it comes to this. I'm not saying this like maybe bragging, but I'm just telling you, sister, that focus on God. That's all. That's the only prerequisite for you to have everything. Everything comes to you with ease, without you suffering to get it, without you even, at times, you don't even pray for it, but it just comes to you. That's just a little message. I was just like today, I just went and read this same passage again. The message that came to me in 2015, it came on me again. And I thought I should share it with somebody out there, because I know there is somebody listening to me right now that needs this message. There's somebody listening to me right now that you have been longing and you do not know. You think you are not good enough. You think you are not enough. But you are. You are. No, you are chosen. You are a nation. Nation lives in you. As a woman, you are a nation. So woman, I want you to take a moment to reconnect with your true self. What makes you feel alive? What goals have you set aside for yourself? When you strip away the misses, you might just find the most powerful, authentic version of you waiting to shine. Go shine, lady. Go shine, my sister. Go shine. You are a chosen nation. Thank you.